Joining me now, Fox News contributor Clay Travis. Clay, you think there's a bit of hide the ball, the shell game on New York City streets here when it comes to DSA politics, that really what we're talking about is a movement towards communism. What we are talking about is radicalism. And honestly, the only person telling the truth about the future of this movement is actually Hasan Piker.
Yeah, I think this is important. When Donald Trump ran for president, to a large extent, it was a very transactional campaign. He told us exactly what he would do, and to a large extent, he's done it. Look at what Democrats do. Go to Joe Biden. They try to find a bland, not very threatening, front-facing political candidate for all offices. And then they say, oh, we're going to be moderate. And then they get into office and they go far left wing. I think what reality is what Hasan Piker is saying. What they try to sell is the opposite. Now, let me give you a little bit of a positive here, Will, on the Hasan Piker, this whole front. I do think if you go back to 2022, there was a lot of enthusiasm about the idea of a red wave. I even talked about the idea of a red tsunami. We didn't get it in 2022. I think one reason was further right candidates ended up being the nominees, and moderates came in to make decisions, and the Democrats were seen as more moderate. I think if you look at Francesca Hong, I think if you look at Abdul El Sayed, who I expect to win tomorrow in Michigan, I think Hong will be the nominee in Wisconsin for governor. These are really radical people. In purple states, I think Republicans have a really good shot to win these races. I think Democrats are overreaching. What might play well in Boulder, Colorado, or in New York City doesn't necessarily play the same way in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan or in those Milwaukee suburbs. I think there's a danger there.
That may be, but to your point, in your diagnosis of the Biden administration, I guess in the end that I can appreciate actually the honesty, the honesty of the vision of Hasan Piker, because all too many quote unquote moderate Democrats have actually employed radical policies. At least when it comes to Piker, they're willing to run on those policies.